Alright guys, welcome to PFT Pig-Fed Talks, episode 1, and as you can probably tell by the title of this video, that instead of doing a whole weekly podcast, we will have, after every single show that comes out of all the 6 channels that you see, we will do it right after, or close to right after, depending on when I watch the show. I will do it like right after I watch the show. But anyways, by the title, as you can tell, TLC 2020, Hayden Bell, all caps. It is the right one, right? EWE, Extreme Entertainment Wrestling. TLC 2020, big pay-per-view. Big stakes on the line. The first 2 non-title pay-per-view matches. The card would be John Cena holding an open challenge for Aleister Black. And we would have Landon Angelin going against Samoa Joe in a banned from ringside tables match, have to hit an aerial move to put someone through the table. And then we had the first title match, which was DX Open Challenge. And then we had the U.S. title match, Jack Swagger and Johnny Gargano. And then we had the Chaos Tag Team Championship match, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins versus AOP. And then we had the Universal Championship match tables, Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy. And then we had Jon Moxley versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight title. So let's go ahead and start off. We had Aleister Black answering Cena's open challenge on the previous Hurricane. It was a pretty excited match. It went on for quite a bit, 3-minute long match. It was a pretty good banger. I would say definitely a super underrated match. I think it was one of the matches of the night, if not the match of the night. I will get to that later in the show, the contender with it for the match of the night. But anyway, Aleister Black and Cena, there's so many close falls, so many pins in that match, but Aleister Black ends up picking up the victory, which not gonna be surprised. Hopefully people pick a fight with them. He has really entertaining matches, and I really like his work there in EWE, and he's doing really, really great. So Aleister Black picks up the victory over John Cena. And yeah, well, excited to see where Aleister Black goes. Not sure he's ready for any titles yet. Think he definitely has to make his way up the ranks. Definitely think Ricochet is an underused talent. Definitely need to get Ricochet in there. Maybe I don't really know. There's a bunch of underused talents. Maybe who else would be good? Maybe Brock Lesnar. He's definitely an underused talent that I think could put on some banger matches. Face Jon Moxley, face Jeff Hardy, aka Matt Hardy. But of course, always a spoiler on this. I'm going to try to remember to put it in the title. If it's not there, then sorry for spoiling a couple matches for you. But if you don't want me to spoil anymore, go watch it. Hayden Bell, all caps. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into the second match, which was Landon Angelin versus Samoa Joe. Aiden English, banned from ringside, have to hit an aerial move to go through the table. So we start off in the backstage area, and they're just attacking each other, and then they go to the ring, and they go onto the ramp. If this is just out of my memory, if they go onto the ramp, and then they go backstage. Then we all thought freaking Kenny Omega was gonna make his debut. I was marking out, and then it was just Aiden English dressed up in Kenny Omega's costume. So yeah, he attacked Landon Angelin, and then we ended up getting Landon Angelin slamming Samoa Joe through a table. Very match. Definitely one of the matches on the card. Not the best match, not the worst match. I'm going to move my mic up closer. There we go, like that. Hopefully that has better sound quality, but as you see, it's late at night when I'm watching this because I've been doing stuff all day and I have to go hunt in the morning. So, anyways, second match, actually, I'm gonna kind of rank the matches. I definitely think Cena versus Alistair at least was a 8 out of 10 classic. I loved that match. If they would have gone for like maybe 2 more minutes, make it a 5-minute match, oh, that would have been such a good match. And then, I think the tables banned from ringside match was a 5 out of 10. Great storytelling, great stuff there. So let's go ahead and get on to the third match of the night, which is the DX Open Challenge for the Hurricane Tag Team titles. DX holding an open challenge every single pay-per-view. Haven't seen much to them. It's all Moxley and his crew, basically, is all I get out of Chaos, and then Hurricane is kind of all over the place every once in a while. So, yeah, DX Open Challenge, Young Bucks make their freaking surprise make their surprise debut, and it is just great. These men put on this is the contender for them, another match of the night. Definitely go back. Giving these 2 matches a rewatch is definitely worth it. The other ones, I definitely suggest you watch the whole pay-per-view and continue following the channel from now on, because there is some great storylines. There's some diamonds in the rough, but not everybody can have perfect storylines. Not even I have good storylines right now for my pick fed. They're okay, but he has had time to build them up, and he's flourishing with storylines, so please go subscribe to him. But anyway, Young Bucks defeat DX overall. It was probably maybe 7, 8 out of 10, around that range. So it was a really good match. It was just a hard-hitting super kick party, power driver, just a hard-hitting style. Shawn Michaels put out his all. Triple H put out all the moves in his arsenal. Young Bucks proved everybody wrong. They just debuted, and they won a freaking championship in your debut match. I hope that they get a strong push and that they flourish and they don't hold open challenges. I want to see them part of a serious storyline. I don't think DX really got the time to shine with their titles, but booking-wise, if they're on Hurricane, you don't really have anything else to do with Hurricane. Hurricane, definitely the tinier show compared to Chaos. Chaos has way better storylines. Hurricane, it's we definitely need to see some greater storylines. It's just, I understand the main card titles, they're supposed to be the main part of the show. So, yeah. But anyways, it doesn't really have to be like the whole show, though. Definitely need to build up more storyline for U.S. title. That definitely needs more storyline. Johnny Gargano did great with that title, and I hope Jack Swagger puts on some banger matches with that title. And I got a sneeze, so actually it just went away. So if I sneeze randomly, don't be scared. But anyways, I know they're kind of supposed to be the main part of the show, but they don't have to be the whole show. Like, they call them Reduction. Definitely a cookie cutter name. I'm going to talk to Hayden about that, get them a better name. But anyways, it's just a Matt and Jeff show, and then it's just a Reduction show. I understand that main card titles are supposed to be the main part of the show, but we definitely, that's the one thing wrong, is we need way more championship build-up. Like, Jack Swagger just got handed a match. Why? DX, never part of a storyline. Why? Champions for 2 months, definitely could have been a storyline. U.S. title never really had the biggest storyline behind it. It was basically just tournaments and fighting champion, which I get, but also needs more storyline. It needs more flavor, just overall flavor. Tag team chaos, they need more flavor. Everything, it needs to be spiced up. yeah, that's my critiques, but we need to have more storyline build up, not as much random matches. I mean, he doesn't really have random matches, but like just these matches that are just qualifiers. Like if you have a whole month, then build up these storylines. Like you're doing great with Matt and Jeff. If you're watching this, Hayden, you're doing great with Matt and Jeff. You're doing great with Moxley. Definitely need to give U.S. and the tag team titles some more flavor, and definitely need to add an IC. I definitely want to see the Cruiserweight title. That's the one I want to see. So, yeah, definitely need more flavor, need more used talent. Way too big of a roster, and he doesn't really have that many figures compared to me. So that's actually really, really crazy. I don't use everyone, but I try to get an even amount in. I'm going to try to work harder on the shows, but that's enough about my channel. That was a very long ramble. I'm sorry, but that's basically what a podcast is, I guess. Hopefully this does not exceed 20 minutes. I really don't want it to be exceeding 20 minutes. But anyways, I think I finished off, Hurricane Tag Team titles, and then I went on my long ramble. So we get to the U.S. title match. Basically just reduction, just backstage beating down Johnny Gargano. Moxley hits Paradigm Shift, busts Gargano open, then he crawls out to the ring. Jack Swagger does a bunch of stuff, throws the referee into the announce table, beat Johnny down some more, and a massive slam, 1, 2, 3. Johnny Gargano's done. Great title reign. Definitely good enough flavor. I definitely think he could have maybe put Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt together with Johnny, and that would have been a better storyline, better chances. Not saying it was horrible, but not saying it was great as well. So yeah, very short match, and all of them are just very short from now on. Then Chaos tag team titles, same concept. Jack Swagger hands a chair to Rollins, I think it was, kills Razor as Moxley's getting in a scuffle with the referee. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we all knew this was going to happen. This has been, that's another critique, is predictable booking. Definitely need on that line of, can I make my fans not know who's going to win? Because, I mean, just the way he set it up, like, we all knew that everybody was going to get all the titles. And then I guess we go on to Hardy's fighting Jeff and Matt. They're starting the parking lot. It was kind of stupid because they were Hot Wheels cars, but I'll move past that. Then they just fight, and then Jeff Hardy jumps off a table, which this is the part that eats at me, and this makes me mad. So anyway, Jeff jumps off the ladder. Matt moves out of the way. Jeff goes through the table, and Matt Hardy wins the title. But the problem is Landon Angelin, he went through a table, like the exact same thing. He went through the table, and the ref didn't call the match because he said Samoa Joe moved off, so he technically put himself through the table. So why wasn't that the case with Hardy? I'm just giving my honest opinions. This is all honest opinions. Overall, I think he's great at pick fitting, but I mean, there's always going to be some logical holes in there sometimes, so that just doesn't make sense. But Matt Hardy is your new champion. Imagining these guys going to war for quite a while longer. Hopefully doesn't last too long. Maybe 1 more month, 2 more months of action between these two, then this storyline needs to be cut. It's getting kind of old. Maybe put like the first freaking 2 matches they've had have been cookie cutter, very short matches. Like put on a long 5 to 7 minute match of these two men battling. That I'm completely uninvested, so hopefully he can get me back invested into the storyline. Definitely needs more flavor. Like I said, Hurricane is absolutely low in ratings. Chaos is okay right now. Definitely need to add more flavor. Not every show is going to be perfect. I'm not saying that you have to make it perfect, but I'm just saying if you can get it just above that line of average, or at least just 1/4 out of 100, 25% better, 25-30% better than it is right now. Because right now Hurricane's at like a 20 and Chaos is at like a 40. So just please raise up the bar for that. But yeah, they've had just short cookie cutter matches the whole entire feud. So put on a long 10-minute match with these guys battling it out in the ring. I really think they could go. So hopefully they do that. Then we get to the main event. Very predictable match. Moxley just wins. They climb the tower. World Heavyweight title. They fall off the Titantron. And that's that. Just basically everyone's dead. And then they get back up. Then Moxley climbs the tower. And then he's the champion. Very, very predictable booking there. But TLC, overall, I'm not even going to rate the other matches because they were all short cookie cutter matches. Overall, I'm going to give TLC a solid 6 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, giving you my honest opinions. My honest, unbiased opinion, like Hayden's my friend in real life. Honest, unbiased opinions. Like, if somebody's my friend and their show sucks, I'm going to say it. So, anyways, that's it for this episode. So, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye.